Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 84, day 2. So today, of course, we got ourselves some blue Guild War day. Lunar New Year is also in 2 days from now, if I'm not mistaken, it's 12th. So we end up getting the pet for today, as we always get the pet on Wednesdays, of course, regardless of what day the holiday is on. But yeah, we got this for the Year of the Ox for 2021. Make sure to go get that. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot to mention it for the Monday video. However, this Saturday, we're getting the 2019 one, which was the Year of the Pig, if I'm not mistaken. So we're getting that again if you didn't already end up getting it, or just want to get more copies, obviously. Since barely anyone has it maxed, you'll be able to this Saturday. So do be aware of that. But yeah, we got that extra little pet. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting the 2021 this year. I don't think they currently have any plans for it, so we'll see. Not sure. But we got the 2021 one today, and we got the 2019 one this Saturday, if you didn't get that 2 years ago. But anyways, so let's start off with Guild Wars. Obviously, that's the main thing we got starting off here. I actually forgot what my blue Guild War is. I'm not sure what our metal setup needs to be. Also, how's our defend doing? We went 0-1, and then we went 1-2. That's technically a really good win rate, but we barely have any data. So that win rate's not that impressive. Guild Wall Blue. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think we need to make any adjustments. I do need to change my metals, though. I'm set to pure magic currently. I'm pretty sure we want 20% into... Wait, I do have my monk set to green. I always have an issue when this team is not set to monk on green. It might seem like a weird one to do, but it's surprisingly effective. It is not. Let me go change it. Because I sometimes change it for other stuff, of course. I'm just make sure everything is set up correctly for this. Believe the rest is at this point. But always got to make sure that's correct. Okay. Don't think we need to change anything else. Other than 20% mana start. 8 magic is actually fine. But I do want some 20% start. Theoretically, we could go for cleanse. However, he's not currently using a hero class where we would need to cleanse as much. So we'll adjust it as we need. Hopefully we won't forget to go set it, though. Because sometimes I do forget. I should be fine. Also, how's our battles doing? We're actually quite a bit ahead, but we're also a lot ahead on battles. Let's do the math. We are... How many people ahead? We are... 5? 6? 6. 5. We're 5 people ahead. Let's say they score 8,000 each. It's 40,000. We were pretty much tied with them. That's close. Let's hope they don't do their battles. Because then we can get 100% XP bonus. We're towards the bottom-ish area, actually. We still don't have 3 of our people in. Assuming these people have all their battles done, we're actually pretty much dead center. As far as where our points are, we're like right there. So we're basically dead center on bracket 4. Assuming they have their battles in. But anyways, let's get into this. Don't think we need to adjust anything else. Should be good to go. Make sure it is indeed a blue day. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope all of you have been doing well. Hello, Captain. Hello. I need to make chat bigger. Let's see. Hello, Captain. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Sanse. Hello, hello, Pinrus. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, HG Addict. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Imperial. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, so let's get into this battle. What do we need? What do we need? Green. Do green things. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of blue, even though I need blue. It's a lot of mana. Somehow 1 mana short, though. That is exceedingly unfortunate. Luckily, it's enchanted. What are you creating into? You're creating purple. Which kind of makes me just want to target purple. Oh, yeah, you have immune, don't you? That's a thing. I can't target you either. So let's rope dart you. Then you just die. That works. We'll take that because that's Apothecary. We ideally have alignment on Apothecary. We have it onto blue, it would seem. However, I kind of just want to kill it off of purple. Oh, you don't have boost ratio, though. It's going to live with 1 HP. But it's going to live with 1 HP into an extra turn into silence. So I guess it's fine. We can now target green. So let's make sure not to convert away green here. So we'll take that. We don't have a good convert. We'll get rid of this summoner first because he's pretty much about to cast any moment now. Hmm. Is it worth trying to get rid of green right now? I feel like we just go for this. That will get a kill. And then we just try for just targeting something. And then instead. Actually, I probably should have done blue. We would have gotten ever so slightly more points. It would have made such the most minuscule of difference. But it would have given us more mana accumulation, which would have helped us ever so slightly in points. Looks like we're up against the exact same team, so hopefully it'll go the exact same way. Hello, Earthbound. Welcome. How am I doing today? Pretty good. Been watching the impeachment the last 2 days. First day wasn't as interesting. This day definitely was. Let's see. What do we even go for here? Get that convert down. It's almost become like a February holiday now. Are they going to try impeaching Joe Biden next February? So far, 2 Februarys in a row. We've had impeachments. Let's see. Do I just go for purple again? I feel like that was a decent move last time. It was surprisingly effective. Because if they can't feed into their purples, or at least their main purple, like I'd much rather have Weaver getting mana than Life and Death, that's for sure. Even nerf to Life and Death is still annoying. Also, is this going to be a literal repeat of the previous battle? It sure feels like it is, except First Slot didn't die. Very unfortunately. Let's see, we'll get the blue down. We'll grab green? No, that won't hit First Slot. I still kind of want to go for green, because there's enough that we get Apothecary. So we already pretty much have our follow-up, and then we just went off of that. I'll get rid of red. And it's dead. Well, it's kind of dead. It's partially dead. That should be enough to kill, and we'll just do it onto green or blue. This time it doesn't matter because we can actually accumulate the mana. Though I guess that kind of still mattered. If there's a lot of blues, that just still would have been better. Because we kind of overfilled the spider. Unless there was exactly 13 greens, which who knows, maybe there was. Is every single person in this guild running the same team? I definitely don't mind. We've been doing pretty effective with this team against that team. What do I even go for here? I kind of want to take green and hope it surges. My only concern is his green to purple. Can we actually keep that in a way that helps us? I don't believe so. Surge. Oh, it didn't surge. And I don't have a follow-up on green. How about now? I kind of just want to take that blue, to be honest. As long as he doesn't have alignment from it, I think it's fine. He gets 2 purples, though, which is concerning. I'm going to try this and just see if it works. It does not. Problem is, we can't take that blue now, either. If I move this over, he gets some mana. Biggest issue here, too, is we don't actually have full mana off enchant next turn. I also can't use all that red, even though we can cascade it. This is a very bad board. Green to purple does pretty much nothing for him. And by pretty much nothing, I mean literally nothing. The only problem is he's very close to full manas. That was a nice lucky cascade, but it didn't really help us still. We're still in essentially the exact same situation we just were. Okay, he does the thing. I guess we target purple now, which will stop Hero from doing its thing. Make it slightly harder for Weaver to do its thing. And now we have all the mana in the world. Hopefully we can auto-win with that. I should probably kill First Slot, even though we get slightly less value from doing so. Let me take this first. Get rid of First Slot. Get that killed. I'm very tempted to just hit purple again. Because Hero can't do anything. And we just convert this. I really hope the rest of the guild is running this team. We've been just obliterating this team. Please kill. Good. Oh, no revives, too. We got really lucky with no revives. We'll just take a skull here and then target blue, ideally. Even though there's only 5 blue, we already have full mana on green, so we actually don't get as much value from doing so. because you only get points for accumulated mana that's actually accumulated. So if you're destroying a bunch of gems that you already have all your mana pulse full on, you won't get points for it. Seriously, how coordinated is this guild? Every single person is running this Orb Weaver team. Very few guilds bother doing that, where literally the entire guild runs the same one. I'm sure glad they are, though, because this is a relatively easy team to punish with what we're using. Though I say that, we're going to lose one of these. We're going to lose one of them. Probably. So far, Life and Death hasn't even gotten a cast yet, thanks to Life and Death nerf. I guess we hope for Green Surge and hope we could do a crazy move next turn. Otherwise, he might get a cast off. I guess we get rid of red. We actually don't even use red, so that's a pretty good color to get rid of. I kind of want to aim for purple here. However, I also kind of want a Mistralis. So we'll go for Mistralis. I deliberately didn't take the thing earlier to hope that we could get some value from it here. Not that much value. Still want to target purple, so I want to take it that way so we can still get a cascaded purple. Still can't do anything about his first slot. I could poke it, though. Yes, we just poke it. Now I think we go for purple and see what happens. Green actually wouldn't have been too bad there either. Actually, we still could go for the green. I think we actually do go for green. Because it's exact enough for Apothecary, so we do this. And then we cast Apothecary, and then we won. We'll move him up so that doesn't happen. The main reason I want to move him up first is so any spiders, or that he would die, so he would stop creating spiders. Otherwise, the spiders would go in front of him. Okay, we don't have Rope Dart here. So I gotta move that. I guess we take Skull and then cast, and he's dead. Should be dead. And it was hit green or blue. There is the exact same number of both, so we'll just go for whichever. Doesn't actually matter there. And there we go. Let me guess. You're using the exact same team. Wouldn't that be funny if the entire guild's using the same team and then the leader's like, yeah, I'm gonna use something else. Nope, exact same thing. Shocker. Who could have guessed? A diverse defend team of 5 of the exact same. We'll take that. They made this Guild War Day very easy. As we might lose this one. No, I sure hope we don't. I actually kind of want to convert away purple here. That's slightly a bad idea, but we don't really have a better option on this board. Yeah, I think we have to do it. That's certainly not a color we want to get rid of with this composition. I don't think we had much of a choice in that situation, though. Do we want to kill Graveseer immediately? I kind of do. See what we get out of that. Oh, that was a really bad value. We got our enchant again, though. I can actually get rid of yellow here. That literally only hits Weaver, but it's free turn. If we... Oh, actually, green is enough. You know what? I'm going to go for green. It's not as good a value, but it gives us Apothecary. Okay, I really wish that was enough to kill. We can take that, though. Throw a Rope Dart down. Purple would still silence him. Right? Yeah, you're not immune to silence. Actually, I kind of want to build up one more Mistralis first, though. I want to try killing his first slot right here. Good. Oh, everything died. Well, he's dead. It's over. Take purple skull. Oh no! What? Why? Why is that a thing? Weaver. I mean, stop being Weaver. Stop doing Weaver things. We still win. It's just a bit more of an annoying win. But a win nonetheless. Oh gosh, 2 spiders too. Like 1 wasn't enough. Alright, we'll take a skull. We'll Rope Dart the weaker one. We have Mistralis next turn, so we kind of auto win the second we take it. I might even Apothecary, because it might actually be better value to go for the Apothecary. As far as overall points. I'm actually not sure on that. But we're doing it anyways. Oh, wait, I already have full mana. No! I should have Mistralis first. And then done that. Whoops. Oh, well, it doesn't matter here. He's dead. There we go. Alright, let's see how that scored. I feel like that was on 9,500, though I did miss a couple opportunities to gain slightly more points where we could have. But yep, it's 9,500. We could have probably had a 9,550 if I did the first two a little bit better, because we passed up on some mana that we could have gotten. But anything over 9,500 I'm pretty happy with. Anything that isn't a 4-1. Gosh, we've been on such a 4-1 streak lately. Particularly last Guild War. But yeah, that was pretty easy. They were all literally the same team. So that kind of simplified things today. All 5 the exact battle. Our team didn't change, their team didn't change. There's just slightly higher stats each time. Well, with that out of the way, let's go clear out our dailies. And I actually got the big daily today as well, so we're going to need to do some Dust Devil grinding. Might even need to do it in a different location because Wild Plains has like 0 purple. Not literally 0, but very low number of purple. But yeah, we got to go get 150 purple kills. Well, I need to. This is different for every person, the top one. There's a 5% chance per day that you get the 100 gem task instead of the 20 gem task. Takes a little bit longer, but it's definitely worth it for 5 times more gems, that is for sure. The bottom 3 are always the same for everyone, though. So these 3 everyone has. Today's all for 1,175 gems if you and a guildmate take gifts. Let's see, best gems to money ratio you've ever seen in the game ever. Oh wait, is it that high? I didn't think about that, but yeah, it was 15 guildmate gifts. Did they actually make the value that high? Let me see. Let me do the math on it. It might be that high though. Oh yeah, that's pretty high. Because each guildmate gift is 25 gems. So that's math. That's 375. So that's 1,125. Isn't it 1,125? Did I just do math wrong? I'm pretty sure that's 1,125, not 1,175. But still, it's pretty high, yes. That's basically, what's 1,125 divided by, let me go do all the calculations. Let's go bring out the almighty calculator. Just to make sure I didn't accidentally do math wrong. So 15 times, that's a 1. Whoops. 15 times 25 is 375. Plus 750 is, I did math wrong. Gosh, calculator, why aren't you inputting inputs? Okay, let me go clear all this. I will get this. So 15 times 25 equals 375 plus 750 equals, yeah, I was right, 1,125. And then you divide it by 3. Well, why 3? Divide it by 15. So it's 75 gems per dollar. Assuming you had someone else in your guild to also buy this and then trade all your gifts together, if you wanted to do it that way. But yes, if you could find someone else to equal 1-to-1 trade with, you could buy this pack for essentially 1,125 gems, which comes out to 75 gems per dollar, which, yes, is an exceedingly high rates for gem per dollar. But yes, it is very good value if you need gems. Normally the rate for gems to dollar, I believe, is... I actually forget these days. Isn't it normally 25? I actually completely forget, to be honest. I believe, because I generally don't buy anything in the game. Other than the season pass. But, isn't it normally $1 to 25, I think? Somewhere around there. Yeah, that's $1 to 75, which is pretty solid. Not even the biggest pack in the shop gives you that many. Because the ratio on, like, this shop right here. Let's see. Where is the thingy? Yeah, the ratio on this shop is, let's just take it with every bonus we have. It's 35 gems per dollar. So the current offer is more than double that. Yeah, a couple of offers were decent. Though today's offer definitely seems the strongest so far. Assuming you need gems. The only problem with getting gems is they don't necessarily give you anything unique, though. At least relative to some other packs. But yeah, that's still insanely good value though if you need gems. If you're looking to get gems, that would be what you would get gems off of. So make sure to get it if you really want them. I haven't bought gems in this game for like 3 years though. Actually, it might even be longer than that. When was the last time I spent gems? Or bought gems, I mean. Honestly, it might be 5 years since I've bought gems in this game. It might actually be that long. This game is very generous with gems later in the game. Like, exceedingly generous. Like, I'm actually still surprised how generous this game is with the premium currency in endgame. They pretty much just give it to you for free. By the handful. I don't think I've ever seen a free-to-play game that gives out its premium currency so easily. Though there's a lot of setup to get to that point, though. Which might be why they do it like that. Because obviously getting those factions or kingdoms upgraded that far takes an exceedingly long time. To a point where they're kind of like, hey, if they played for that long, might as well just give them the gems. Let's see, how many hours are we up to? But you could do it in way lower than that. We're up to 12,742 hours in this game. It's not even counting mobile or old accounts either. When we played other accounts, like when we made new accounts for videos and stuff like that. We haven't done that for a very long time. I'm not sure if I would do that again though at this point. We've done it like 5 times in the past. If we want to start a fresh account from scratch, let's do it with Puzzle Quest 3. That's basically like starting another account from scratch. Also, I hope we get more Puzzle Quest 3 info soon. I wish that any game that I'm following would post info. Pokemon Unite, Century, Age of Ashes, and Puzzle Quest 3. All 3 of them. Haven't mentioned anything in like 2 weeks. And it's hot. Like, those are the 3 games I'm probably the most hyped for this year. Or Sims 5 if it happens to happen, but there's a good chance it's not happening this year. Though there's a non-zero chance that it is. Though still very likely that's not. Oh, hello, John! Welcome! Also, hello, Tyrian. Sorry about that, John. Yeah, I sometimes miss some of the highs. I'm pretty sure every stream we miss at least one high. I am sorry for anyone I've ever missed. Oh, what did you mention about Amaranth? Hold up, 1 second. I'm missing a lot of chat. What did you even say? I'm looking back and I still haven't found it. Oh, you managed to get Amaranth from 10 event keys? Nice. Congrats. That is very lucky. Especially if you didn't have any copies of it. The trip itself isn't too useful, but stun burn is still usable. Obviously, it's mostly used with triple damage burning hero classes. One nice benefit of it, which is a bit situational but still really good, is if you're using a triple damage burning hero class that doesn't have enrage, you could stun them, and it's basically like an enrage without the 1.5 times multiplier. So you'd still get the 3 times because they're burned, but you also would ignore their traits because they're stunned. Overall, having enrage is still kind of better. But for hero classes that don't have enrage, but you still want the synergy, it ends up working out pretty well. Super situational when you'd bother using it like that. But that's one of its best synergies. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Nexus. Hello, Interception. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, we'll take that for now. Grab a red. Grab a red. We'll keep grabbing red till we win. Red to dead. How many copies of pet do we get? It's randomized, but you get at minimum 1. And the rest of them are randomized if you would get it. Realistically, you would get like 2 or 3. However, at minimum, you will get 1 copy. At literal maximum, I think you can get like 9 or 10, though the chance of that happening is near impossible. That you would get that lucky. What's the logic behind it? You get baskets. So the way that pet drops work is the very last reward gives you a guaranteed pet, but everything prior gives you a basket. A basket will have one of several different drops. It'll either have some amount of shards of the pet's color. In this case, the pet is the color of yellow, so it'll be yellow shards. It'll either be that, white pet food, the color of the pet food that the pet is, so yellow, or it'll be the pet itself. So there's 4 different drops. I'm not sure if they're weighted evenly, 25% chance each. I'm not sure what the weight is on them, but assuming they are weighted, does this even tell us? No, that doesn't tell us what the weights are. But assuming the weights are even, it's basically, you would have to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have to roll 9 25% chances to get 10 pets. I'm not sure if anyone has done it. I'm pretty sure someone has at some point. Does anyone know what the percent comes out to on that? But yeah, you'd have to roll 9 25% to get 10, which would obviously be near impossible. That is a lot of luck. That's how the drops work. Because those baskets have 4 different drops in them. And every pet's set up that way. Okay, let's go see what we get. We got... Oh, we only got 1 copy. But yeah, you can kind of see how it broke down. So we got the droll drop once. We got the pet food drop like 3 times? Question mark? I'm actually not sure. And then we got the white pet food drop some amount of times. But yeah, unfortunately, only 1 copy of the pet, which was the guarantee copy, which means we actually got 0 of them off of baskets. Oh, we never bothered maxing out this guy. So this is not maxable till next week. However, if you bought the super big pass, you can actually max it out right now. So we will do that right now. Actually, this has been maxable since Tuesday. Well, theoretically Monday. Technically Tuesday. Oh, there we go. The pet is now maxed. Another level 20 pet we won't need to worry about at some point. Also, where's the new pet? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's go upgrade the ox. A little cosmetic guy. Valentine's Day Panda, I do have to say, is a bit cuter. It's coming out in a week. Even though Valentine's Day is in 4 days. The pet for it is next Wednesday. Because obviously Lunar New Year's actually came first, so... I wonder if they're going to do 100 gems for Lunar New Year. They did last year. I sure hope they do. We could use another 100 gems. But anyway, speaking of 100 gems, we should probably go start working on those 100 gems. Let me go... Oh, wait, I already cleared through dungeon. But, yeah, we finished out all the basic dailies, right? Okay. So, let's see. How many purples are on Wild Plains? It's Banejaw... and that one thing that doubles skulls. I'm pretty sure those are literally the only 2. Which is rather unfortunate. However, this team wins so quick that I don't think it's going to matter. Even if we get a half a purple kill per battle, this thing's already so quick that it might not matter. Let's see. Yeah, we might need to find a different location to just double cast this double. Because even though this wins at the speed of light, there's like 0.5 purples per battle. Like every other battle is going to have 1 purple. Because there's only 2 purples, I'm pretty sure, in this entire kingdom. So we're about to gain a level any second now. We're gaining so much XP since this Dust Devil team. Oh, hello, Sansei. Hello, Jay. Welcome, welcome. Why is Guild Wars so popular? I'm not sure popular is the correct word to describe it. The rewards don't seem worth it to you, because you just go got a troop and the XP boost tonight. Yeah, you basically just get some troops, the XP boost if you end up winning. The main reason why it's popular, well, at least in like an end game sense, is bracket 1 actually gets pretty decent loot compared to every other bracket. So it's kind of pretty contested. It's also the most competitive area in the game. So for anyone who's really looking for the competitiveness of it, there's nothing more competitive than Guild Wars in this game. So it probably gets talked about a lot more than quite a few of the other like weekly or monthly events and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say it's popular. A lot of people really hate Guild Wars. There's like a small, very passionate community in this game that absolutely loves Guild Wars. I'm kind of neutral for it. Like, it can be fun, but it's also one of the most annoying game modes. I'm kind of curious what they would do if they would implement something like Guild Wars, but a different format. Like, something still competitive between guilds and such. Like, more directly, like how Guild Wars is. But something that isn't specifically Guild Wars. Because we really don't currently have anything like that. I guess the kind of closest thing that we have to that isn't that is Tower of Doom. But I don't feel like Tower of Doom has the same competitive feel as Guild Wars does. Mostly because the leaderboard for it is complete trash. It's like the worst leaderboard in the entire game. It doesn't even have orbs on it, which is why. Oh yeah, World Lore event. We should probably go do our battles. Now we could pump a bunch of battles tomorrow. We'll go do our battles today, I think. How many more purples do we need? Are there even a bunch of purples in the game mode? I gotta double check. I forget, what are we up against in it? If there's a lot of purples... no. It's gotta be really red heavy. Oh, there's a purple. There's a non-zero number of purples there. What's even the biggest threat? I'm not even sure. I'll take out the summoner because it's a summoner. I was gonna say, why did that troop get summoned? I forgot. It does count as a knight, doesn't it? It's like, aren't you a merfolk troop? Yes, but he's also a knight. Okay, we're about to overkill very hard right now. Pretty sure that just hit him for like 600 damage. Actually, even more than that because of, I forgot we got the skull bonus right now. So that probably hit him for like 1,800 damage. Ouch. Looks like we're still getting like 1 purple per rattle. That is rather unfortunate. I think we just need to go to Golvania or something. We could get it done in like 5 minutes if we just head over to Golvania. So after this, we might go do that. Actually, after this, we'll go hand out a code once we finish out all of our sigils. And then we'll go mess with getting the last of our purple kills. There's just no way we're going to get the last of our purple kills from doing this currently. Ooh, Shegra, Shegra, or Shegra. Hard choices. Yeah, I mentioned it for the video thingy. Where you can end up replacing it out for a greed. And instead of 30 damage, you get 25. And you can still one-turn it. There's quite a few locations where you still need the extra damage, though. To actually do 30. Because almost every kingdom's mythic requires 30 damage. And even the base value on just some of the troops will go higher than that. Though it depends where you're doing it on. If you know for sure everything's 25 or below, you could definitely get away with it. So hello, Connect. Welcome. Electrostorm is red-yellow? Yes. Yeah, some of them are a little bit hard to tell what it actually is. But yes, Electrostorm is red-yellow. That is correct. I believe we currently only have 3 or 4 dual-colored storms in the game. Maybe it's 2. Kind of losing track. But yeah, they haven't used the mechanic too much yet. They kind of updated it. They added it during one update. Then there was no immediate storm added, and it kind of just went on forever with like barely ever getting anything. I guess still to this day we have such a small handful of dual color storms. Dual color storms in general are actually almost weaker than single color storms, unless you really specifically need both those colors. However, it does create more of those gems in a single color storm. Not by too much of a factor, but by enough of a factor that it is a thing. Because you're basically getting the full effect of both. So the overall amount of gems in your favor is actually higher, since they're both doing their value. Of course, it makes it so everything else spawns at a lower rate. But it still helps with extra turning quite a bit. And that is one instance where it actually gives you a higher chance of extra turn when you're doing a double. Normally doubles actually lower your chance of extra turn. However, a double, when you're doing something like that, actually increases it. Like, for example, if you were to full board clear with a dual storm, you would have a higher chance of extra storm turning than if you did the same thing with a single storm, due to the stacking effect of the 2 storms. Imagine if they made a rainbow-colored storm. That basically made it so skulls wouldn't fall into the board. That'd actually be kind of funny. That would actually be a rather interesting mechanic. Rainbow Storm, that forged duration, essentially prevents skulls from falling onto the board. That would actually be a really interesting concept. I'm not sure if they would ever do that. I almost feel like proposing that. Have they ever been asked that before? I never thought about that. But yeah, a storm that basically cancels skulls from appearing for the duration. Obviously, spawn skulls would still appear, but none from the sky. That'd be a really interesting storm concept. The Queen Aurora storm. Is Gems of War database down? I have no clue. I haven't checked it today. So I was working on Monday when I got the thumbnail thingy. I sure hope it's not down. Rainbow Storm would not be pointless if it canceled skulls. Because that'd be the point of a Rainbow Storm. If they made it so it had a 100% chance of not spawning skulls. And even if it was a 100% chance, the chance of skulls appearing on a Rainbow Storm would be near 0. If every single color is getting boosted. Which, yes, obviously wouldn't make it so all the colors are pretty much even already, which, you know, they kind of already are by default. But it would make it so skulls don't appear, or would appear at a extremely infrequent amount. Rainbow Storm actually would be meta for looping teams, if it was to ever exist. Because if it completely canceled out skulls, or at least greatly reduced skulls to a near non-existent level, it would make looping a lot easier. Because generally when you're mana looping, skulls are the main thing that gets in your way. So if you can make it so no skulls appear on the board, it will increase your chance to maintain a loop. Skulls help pressure damage, but they will make your loops less efficient. Let's see. Lava Troll. You got 3 Ironhawks with 10,000 glory keys. Nice. It's pretty lucky. We got War Elephant. That actually counts as a knight, even though it doesn't have anything on top of it. I found that out the previous bounty hunter. I mean, arena event we did. I was like looking at the card and it's like, wait, this counts as a knight? And now we have to get the summons. Okay, 5 battles left. I assume we will get a Valraven in there. Assuming it doesn't escape on us. Yeah, as soon as we finish out the sigils, we'll hand out code. Then the rest of this team will be spent trying to grind out the purples. Which, if we just go do Golvania, we'll get it done like instantly. So we'll probably do that next. Because the second we start doing Golvania, we will pretty much instantly have it done. There's a couple other purple locations we could do too. But we'll probably do it on Golvania. Kedar is a pretty good next location as well. Especially if you're running true damage. However, they did make a couple troops in there really high HP. But all the skeletons and such have really low HP. I kind of miss the old skeletons when they had single-digit HP values. That was pretty funny. Obviously, everything nowadays has pretty balanced out HP values, or all values, because as you get kingdom upgrades, everything has some more, increasingly more similar stats. That's the only problem with how stats work in this game, is the diversity between troops becomes increasingly less as stats gets higher. Because back in the day, and even the earlier stages to mid stages, like stats, base stats on a troop kind of still matter to some capacity. But in the current state of the game, stats are starting to get so high that they basically have no effect. Like, you can barely even tell if something has a lower attack for the most part. Like this Gloomleaf has a relatively low base attack, yet you barely even notice because it just has so many stats. Let me make sure this Valraven dies, so we have to get those 2 battles. And I was right, we have exactly 5. So we get super lucky with a Valraven. Another one. There we go. Okay, 2 more battles. Unless we get that lucky Valraven in there. We'll do the Pyro. I think we're further progressed, so we get slightly more points this way. Oh, that's a big miss. Luckily the second one doesn't miss, so we don't really have much of a follow-up here. Let's go to that. I should move that to the other way, actually. Let's do that in these two. Alright, and then we'll go any of the mini lava trolls. Also, I need to see how far we are even progressed. For all I know, the guild could already be done, and I'd even check it. I highly doubt they are. There's some events we can get it done that early. But generally speaking, we have it done by Friday. And I assume that will be the case this week as well. Well, so probably shouldn't have taken browns. We get less of a convert, which would make it so we miss. So luckily we did not. Let's see, how far are we? Yeah, pretty much. We'll have reward 11 guaranteed tomorrow. And then we'll probably by Friday have stage 12. That's how it normally goes. Blue? Come on, we're so dry on blues. Purple's not bad, but it's not a blue. And Isabel's still scoring like double over the rest of our guild. She's in 14th at now. We need to go for a leaderboard at some point. Where are we in the guild? We're like dead center. We're actually tied with Radix as well. Okay. Anyways, tribute. Nice, 21. Love to see those big tributes. But it's starting to become the average just late in the game. And we literally killed 6 purple troops that entire time. Amazing. What amazing progress. Okay, next order of business. Let's go and Golvania. Let's go check how much HP each battle has. We'll do the double dust devil first, and then we'll switch into greed dust devil if we need to. I just feel like Golvania is tanky enough that they'll survive. Well, they definitely will in Explore 12, gosh. There should be a pretty decent amount of purple here. Okay, everything here would die from single cast. Let's just use greed and let's see if it just doesn't die. That'd actually probably be better. If we're going to be doing it anyways, just to test it, we might as well test it with the one that we were probably going to be using anyways. And if it doesn't kill at some point, then we switch. Is there a reason why you do Golvania? For what, Explore 12? Or for just in general? For right now, it's because I need purple kills. And this place has a lot of purple. But if you mean for Explore 12, it's because it has no immune to burns. Also because we had purple deed books and that 1 week. And Golvania was just a good location compared to all the purples to farm. The main reason we do it for Explore 12 is because it has no immune to burn. And we run Zoogoff team. So them not having immune to burn is very beneficial. And even once it gets like 1 or 2 immune to burns, that's barely going to matter because you could just use Zoogoff to target them anyways. So in long term, it's going to be a great location to keep farming with Zoogoff. Because even if they do a patch or you know, an update where we get 2 troops that are both have immune to burning on a given week here, you can still just Zoogoff them. And currently there's 0, so you don't have to worry about it. It's currently the only kingdom with 0. I think there are a couple with only 1 immune. But it is the only one with 0. Currently. Well, actually, forever. That will never not be the case. Well, actually, that's not true. What if we get a new kingdom? New kingdoms could actually change things up. Because not only would new kingdoms have a lot less troops, but they might bring in new 0s for stuff. Like kingdoms with 0 immune to some specific mechanic. Imagine if we get a 0 immune to poison kingdom. Ooh. Scorpius would become re-meta again. But there's still a lot of other really quick options. Right, if you have Watch actually still quicker than Scorpius too. That's still a nice option nonetheless. At which point did you decide you didn't need Del farming anymore? Pretty much when they were all nearly maxed. You kind of know when you don't need to anymore. It's pretty much the point where they're done. Like when you can't do them any further. Because once you're basically just doing pure factions, like let's say you have every single kingdom to 500, but you haven't done pure faction 500 yet. That's pretty much when you can stop doing them as a daily, essentially. It takes a while to get to that point. But once you get to that point, you pretty much never need to touch it for a daily again. Unless you just want to do progress for pure factions, or just gain more loot to upgrade treasure to make it a little bit easier to do pure factions. Possibly without gems. Because theoretically, if you get a kingdom upgraded with more gold and more treasure, you can convert gems or gold into gem savings. Because every kingdom that you can do without potions is basically about 2,000 gems saved, approximately. So if you could spend a couple million gold and a bunch of your shards into treasure to do that, it could be pretty good value. Because a few million gold is obviously worth much less than a couple thousand gems. So obviously being able to save those gems is pretty nice. Quite a few of them will take a lot of attempts to do without potions though. Even with higher stats. Is there a fast track to get Zoogoff? Be in a guild that does all the weekly guild-related events, so you always get all the orbs. Go for leaderboards, though that could be pretty pricey as far as gems are concerned, because they can devour through your gems doing that. Don't use blue orbs on literally anything, ever, and only save them for Zoogoff. And if you do those few things, you would get it within about a little under a year. It theoretically can be done in a half a year. But we need quite a bit of leaderboard. Theoretically, it could even be done in 1 month if you really went all out in the leaderboard. That's talking like 50,000 gems probably. If you went that all out. Normally you'd want to do it on a longer period of time. But yes, theoretically, if you took every leaderboard in a month, you could have Zugaf in a month. I'm not sure if anyone has bothered doing it that quick. It's also very unrealistic to do. But it's technically possible. Though not advised to do it that way. But generally, if you get all the guild-related orbs over the course of a year and don't use any blues, I'm pretty sure 1 year is how long it takes to get Zugaf. It took me a little over a year, but we were using a lot of blues along the way. But I'm pretty sure 1 year of just being in a guild that does all tasks is enough to get Zugaf off of blues, assuming you don't use blues for anything else. Or very minimally for anything else. Also, now that they added the 1% power orb chance, over the course of a year, you're likely to get 1 power orb from a major. We already got our 1. Let's see, how many majors would you get per month, approximately? Well, I guess it varies because the thing is like every 6 weeks. Let's see, major. I think you get about 5 majors per month on average. Which means you'd have, how many weeks are there in a year again? Isn't it like 62 or something? 62 times 5 is 130. So yeah, that means within a year, yeah, for sure. Within a year, you would very likely get at least 1 power orb just from a major in the current state of the game now. So yeah, you would definitely be able to get Zugaf in under a year in the current state of the game then. Just from guild. Wait, is there only 52? Oh, what I still said is correct. Because that'd be 110 chances at 1%. Obviously, that's not guarantee you would get one. But that'd be 110 1%. And it's not counting 0 leaderboards. It's just doing all the events. But yeah, to craft a Zugaf, you need, or any boss rarity troop for that matter, you need 8 power orbs, which comes out to 24 blue orbs, major blues, which comes out to 92 blue orbs, as far as small blues. So you basically need 92 small blues per Zugaf, where a major blue counts as 4 and a power orb counts as 12. Oh, is it 96? Not 92? I am bad at math today, apparently. I started good, and then it's just been downhill from there. I think my math skills has gotten increasingly worse over the course of history. Also, did that just one-shot with 25, the mythic? I'm actually rather surprised. No Nisha grinding anymore? No, I will still be doing it. The main reason I'm doing this right now is we got an objective. Well, I got an objective. It's not for everyone. This top task is different. But we got an objective today to go kill 150 purple. So we're killing 150 purple. But no, I still plan on doing token grinding. The main reason we're doing what we're doing now is because of the task. If it wasn't for that task, I'd be token grinding right now. That reminds me, did I never hand out the code? I need to go do that. I meant to go do it after we finish out our battles, and then I got distracted by something and never did. Alright, let me go do it right now then, after this battle. And then we'll finish out the last few purple kills we need. Which at this point should be like 10 or less. Alright, let me go get these guys the code. The magical code that is hidden from me because I do not have the thing. Let's go get it. Grab this. Oh no, we're gonna need more codes soon. No, we have like 2 weeks left. So I think we have enough codes to go to the end of the month for the first time in a while. Where we actually still have enough codes. Okay, there we go. Why is the thing not loading? I'm clicking on it. There it goes. Gosh, this slow computer's slow sometimes. There we go. Eventually, in the super long term, the laptop I stream on now will be our side computer, and an actual computer setup will be our computer. Because currently we're just doing a double laptop right now. Alright, there you guys go. There's the redeem code. You use your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with YEN. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And of course, that gem key still has a chance for that mythic. If you're looking for Ironhawk, you still got a day left. You got 1 day and 5 hours exactly, since it's 9 right now. So you have exactly 1 day and 5 hours as of this exact moment in time. And if you're watching this after the fact, you probably have 1 day left. But yeah, it's getting close. It's getting very close. He will be much harder to obtain, and definitely much harder to obtain multiple copies of after this week. So if you're still looking for him, go throw every key you have at him. Glory Gem, Guild, and VIP chest. Not every key. Gold keys and event keys don't have any chance. But Glory keys, Gem keys, Guild keys, and VIP keys do. So if you're still looking for copies of him, or more copies of him, because he's viable up to 3, make sure to do so. But yeah, 1, 2, and 3 all have their unique, useful purposes for it. Obviously, this is the 2 version that we're using right now. This is to get our purple kills, and hey, it's free gold. A lot of free gold, actually. But yeah, I'll be wrapping up for tonight in a moment. So any other questions, let me know. See you, Canuck. We'll catch you later. And then tomorrow night, we got the class event for Warlord, which, overall, kind of meh hero class. There's a lot of better triple damage burning ones out there. Used it a bit in early game, but beyond that, you don't really ever touch it again. It's actually a pretty decent early game hero class, which kind of makes sense because it's the first hero class you ever unlock. Well, generally is. Theoretically, you could actually play the game in a way where it's not the first hero class you unlock. But, like, 95% of people, if not more, are going to unlock as their very first one. Just because of how the game's set up. Oh, there we go. Actually, I should probably do one more battle to go make sure we cycle off of this. But 100 gems. Always great to see that. We got really, really lucky. Not last year, but the previous year's 2018's Christmas. Or sorry, 2019's Christmas. We got ultra lucky. We got like 5 or 6 100 gem days in a row off of the top. But hopefully we'll see some more soon. It's 5% chance per day. But it is possible to see it consecutive days. Like, there's no limit to how long it takes until you see it again. So you could get it one day, then get it again, then get it again, then get it again. Day by day by day. You'd have to get really lucky, but it is possible. There's no restriction on it that prevents you from getting super lucky. Or super unlucky. You could go months without it. Not happening. I can't even remember when our previous one was. It might have been early January. I'm not even sure. This might actually be the first 100 we've had all year, actually. Off the top. Generally, you will see it about once per month. But that doesn't mean it's guaranteed once per month. Just realistically, you're going to see it once per month. I just realized I meant to just do the one battle, and now I'm just getting into an endless loop of just constantly doing this. I feel like that happens a lot when using Dust Devil Team. I lose track of time so much. Like, I'll just go on to do a few battles, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, I'm still doing Dust Devil. It's such a fun team. They better not nerf it. It is so much fun having that team back in the game. It is so exceedingly fun. Let's see. Hello, Trilogy. I've been doing pretty good. Let's see. You've been playing on the PC version, all your achievements unlocked on mobile version? Interesting. I did notice that the other day too. I saw a bunch of achievements unlocking. I didn't think much of it because I generally don't pay much attention at all to mobile related achievements. But yeah, I did notice that a lot of achievements were just randomly unlocking. I didn't know why, but they might have done that with the most recent patch. I'm not sure. made it so it retroactively updates a bit better if you did it on PC already. Because we have every achievement done in the entire game on PC. Which theoretically means if the mobile version auto-adjusted, we'd also have it done there. But anyways, guys, I think we'll wrap up here for now. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll finish out the World Lore event, which shouldn't take too long. Pretty easy World Lore event overall. Not the easiest ever, but it's definitely not that bad. Other than that, obviously we got Guild War Day, which is the color of, I actually forgot, it is the color of red. So we got Red Guild War Day. Hopefully I'll have 100% EXP, so we can do a bit of EXP farming too. And this Friday we just have Bounty Hunter, so Bounty Hunter shouldn't take too long. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I will catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow and the rest of today, last chance to go get Ironhawk. It will be a very long time before you can get this thing again, and it will never be easier to obtain than right now. The next easiest it will ever be is the next Adana event, where you could get it for event keys. However, there are other mythics also available in that drop table, so do be mindful of that. It's, I believe, a toss-up between, what, Tina 9000 and this, which is not too bad of a choice, actually. Using event keys on Adana events actually pretty good now, because you have Tesla, you have, well, Tesla was always worth going for, but you have Tesla, you have this thing, the Ironhawk, and you have Tina 9000. Tina 9000 is useful up to 2, so if you were doing it from a stance where you had 0, and just throwing a bunch of event keys, it's definitely not bad. Especially if you can get lucky and hopefully not have to spend too many. But realistically, that's the next time you'll have to get it. Because Soul Forge rotation is going to take like months. And Adana, well, Adana event could theoretically take months as well. But those are the next 2 times you'll be able to get it if you don't get it within the next day. The next Adana event, where you would need a lot of event keys, like literal thousands, unless you get lucky. Or 4,000 diamonds each in Soul Forge. So then that starts getting pretty pricey, because if you want like 2 or 3 of them, if you want something like 3, that's 5 digits. You need 12,000 diamonds, which obviously is a very exceedingly high amount to need for something like that. So definitely better to try to get it now with keys, as long term it'll be much better to get it now than later. But it'll still be possible later. It's just going to be so much more difficult to do. So do be mindful of that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night. Catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.